Hi everyone, thank you for being here. We're going to look at this new moon in Cancer that's happening on July 5th, 2024 at 14 degrees and 23 minutes at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this new moon is a new beginning of you understanding your emotional body and taking action in how you feel, what you want, and what you desire, or what you don't want or no longer desire. Fully alchemizing the energies of the moon, which is the ruler of Cancer, and the sun as they are meeting up in the sign of Cancer. You could feel an inner conflict of your ego versus your emotions during this transit. This is to push you towards taking action with growth and personal development, as the other planets are helping to promote a sense of willingness and adventure for your new beginning. Now, there are some opportunities of this new moon, which is balancing of your ego and emotions, fostering passion and creativity, cultivating passion and desire, expressing thoughts with caution. Okay, so I'm going to go over some transits that are happening. The new moon will trine Saturn retrograde. This is to give you alternative perspectives of the situation you are going through for growth. Okay, positive and optimistic attitudes revolving around the situation and will help you persevere. The new moon will then sextile Mars at the same time, and you will develop the courage that is necessary and embrace your self-autonomy. It will give you inspiration and alchemize the energies of Mars to push you forward. So I'm going to go over all the signs. Please check out your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world, and I'll see you soon. Hi Libra, I hope you're doing well today. This is for Libra, sun, moon, or rising. We're going to take a look at this new moon in Cancer in your 10th house. So the 10th house is legacy, professional life, your work career, your reputation, your father's health and wealth. People that you hold in admiration are here. Bosses are here. Your status is here. This could be a new beginning in regards to those things in a Cancerous fashion. So Cancer is property, home, family, nurturing, mothers, motherhood, single fathers. Security is here, a sense of belonging, your emotional body, and your foundation. So this could look like a new beginning in regards to a professional life that is Cancerous themes, and that could be in the medical field, that could be taking care of someone, that could be because nurturing is here, and emotional body is here. This could look like you becoming a light worker. That is a possibility. Or someone that does healing of some sort. If you're of the spiritual realm, you know what I mean? If you're of this spirituality situation. This could also look like your reputation looking like that. That you're someone of a nurturing factor. That you're someone of a giving person, or a loving person, or you could be turning into a mom, right? That this could be that you decide to heal that emotional body revolving around your parents, because we do have, with Cancer, mothers are activated, 10th house is fathers. This could be your emotional body healing in regards to your parents. This could be that your parents help you in regards to a home situation, a property situation, a security situation, right? This could be that you're working for your father or you're working for your mother in some type of capacity. This could be that you get a job and your boss seems very caring, right? Caring in regards to how you feel. And that's not normal, right? We don't always have that type of boss that actually gives 2 cents about how you feel. And you could have one during this time because it's a new beginning in this house. It could be that your status is changing to a mother, to a person that owns a home, to maybe you working with family, right? Because families are activated. This could be your status from single to married, married to single. Okay, that could happen. This could be your status changing at work, that you get promoted and now you can work from home. Okay, that could be something that happens. But it is a new beginning here in that 10th house of what's happening within your career life, what's happening within your status, whether that's professional, marital, or the status that you hold with the public of how they see you, right? Your reputation. This could be a new beginning of a relationship dynamic in regards to a father. This could be a new beginning in a relationship dynamic in regards to a mentor or person that you hold in admiration, or a boss. Okay. So let's look at some transits that are happening. We have the new moon that's going to trine Saturn retrograde. So I'm going to talk about Saturn for a second, okay? Saturn has been in Pisces in that 6th house. And Saturn could have been messing with your health situation. It could have been messing with your daily routines, your daily work situation. Maybe you had some problems in regards to work situations or problems with coworkers. Okay, it could have been messing with pets that you have, servicing others. Like if that's something that you do as a daily work, servicing others, it could have been something there to where it was pushing you to be your own authority when it came to servicing others, like putting up boundaries or saying no, or having difficulty with the other people that you were given service to, and realizing that you had to pull back your energy. That could have been something. It could have been messing with your environment around you, such as organizing and detail orientation, of you being mind scattered, right? Or having a lot of clutter around you. And Saturn kicked in and was like, you have to clean. This is ridiculous. You have to clean out this closet. You need to get rid of that. There's no need to have that. It brings up situations of you feeling a certain way, so you need to get rid of that. You know what I mean? It could have been messing with you in regards to Pisces themes of, because it's in Pisces, of you having to have unconditional love when it came to yourself. You having to have unconditional love when it came to your work situation, co-worker situations, pet situations, right? They can be annoying. Anyways, you had to have some type of letting go and going with faith so that Saturn could teach you to persevere through whatever situation it was. And it could have been health. It could have been life. You know what I mean? Getting through the day. Okay? Because we have daily routines here. Your lifestyle is here. You may have had to change your lifestyle. Such as getting rid of habits, Pisces' habits, or being more spiritual within your daily life, of bringing God, source, the universe in to let go and go with faith with certain situations that are happening with work, that were happening with your health, that were happening with pet situations, co-workers, you know. So Saturn being retrograde with this new moon, I'm going to separate the moon and the sun to give each definition so we can go through them, okay? So we're going to start with the sun trining Saturn, okay? Saturn being retrograde is working on you internally, all right? It's going to be a father figure to you on an internal situation. With it trining the sun, it will help you fulfill your ambitions with the necessary responsibility. And that necessary responsibility may be reminding you of, when it comes to the 10th house situations, of remember that you have to let God, let source, let universe take over the situation when it comes to father dynamics, your father's health, when it comes to people that you hold into admiration, okay? This is Saturn reminding you of the situations that you went through. If it was about health and it deals with your father now, that you have to remember, you have to use the same logical thing that you used before for you, right? Of take care of that person as much as you can on the physical, but when it comes to the actual situation, let God, source, the universe take over, okay? And that can be difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. That can be difficult, of you having to give up that control, okay? But this is a situation to where you have to let go and let God, of giving up control, okay? Especially when it comes to, because it may not just be your father. It could just be a family member. It could be a mom, right? It may come to that, of you just letting go and going with faith in regards to the situation at hand. All right. The responsibility of working that situation, same thing, is going to remind you internally. You're going to be your own father inside of yourself. That's Saturn retrograde. It's going to work on you internally to change that dialogue, that narrative that you're holding, to push you forward, to make you do the things that are necessary, to make you do the things that need to get done, okay? Carrying that responsibility, because with this sun trining Saturn retrograde, you're going to embrace an alternate perspective so that you can grow, okay? And that could look like the alternate perspective of maybe a situation happened already with Saturn in regards to I'm gonna look at the status situation in regards to a marriage, in regards to you being single, in regards to a relationship dynamic that you have. Okay, it's going to help you embrace a new perspective. You need to understand that people are people and they are human, and their reaction shouldn't affect you in a way, and I'm going to explain. It's staying on your own vibration, because if you don't just stay on that frequency that you're on and you get off of it, you get intertwined in their little circle, right? The buffing circle that you see on YouTube, on TV, whatever, while it's trying to play back something for you and it's taken a long time. It's like the screen paused. You stay in that little circle of pattern that they're going through, and you don't want to do that. You want to be in your own pattern. You know, so to let the situation play out the way that it needs to, stay in your lane. Saturn is trying to show you that if you get too involved with the situation, it can affect your health. It can affect your work. It can affect your daily lifestyle. Okay, so try to pull back a little bit. Try to understand that you can service them with as much energy as you can until that's, you know, there's a line. There's a line in the sand of you stopping that service to where, you know, they take advantage of you, or they take too much from you, right? So there's a line there that they can't cross, and you have to draw that line there, okay? That's with family. That's with mothers. That's with fathers. That's with bosses. That's with people that you hold into admiration. Saturn is working on you retrograde so that you understand authority figures in another light. That you understand, because 10th house is where all the authority figures are. It is ruled by Saturn, okay? The 10th house. Because it's in astrology, is Capricorn. The Capricorn house, right? So you're seeing these authority figures, and they're asking so much of you. Well, it's time for you to be that authority figure within yourself. Saturn is trying to show you that you can do the things that are necessary without giving it your all. Right? And it's not in a bad way, without giving it too much of yourself to where you're depleted, but they rose. You know what I mean? And it's pulling back that energy, saying, I don't know, I need to take some time to think about this, or I need to take some time out for myself, or you know, it's time for me to put some boundaries up when it comes to parents, because, you know, I might be their child, but I am also an adult and I have my own life, and I have to do the things that are necessary for me to stay in a stable lifestyle. Okay. That could be something that's happening here. A new perspective in regards to it, so that you grow from it. You're growing, but at the same time, you're not over depleting yourself, okay? Because it can bring up health problems. You have Saturn in that 6th house. It can cause health problems for you. I'm gonna exclamation mark, right? I'm trying not to yell on YouTube, okay? Oh goodness. Okay, because you'll be reflecting from what Saturn has taught you. All right. Okay, so then we have the moon activated. The moon activated with Saturn, trining Saturn, retrograde. It will give you a positive and optimistic attitude so that you can develop practical skills and resourcefulness that's needed. Whether that is, I can do things, how can I say this? I can detail orientate the things that need to be done so that I can have a break, or I can strategically plan a situation so that I can have time out to nurture myself. I can understand the relationship being the status, right? I can understand the relationship. You know, it is a give and take energy. But right now, I need to have some time for myself. And so you may put up those boundaries within that relationship, right? This could also look like embracing your emotional vulnerability and authenticity when it comes to a work situation, okay? And you could see that the work situation is taking a toll on you. And therefore, Saturn retrograde is pushing you forward to look at it. It's going to bring it to light, okay? It can help you dive deep into your emotions to help you persevere and cultivate emotional stability if that's needed, all right? Because that could be needed. It could be that I can't just quit this job and I have to persevere. But I have to remember my limits. I have to remember my boundaries, right? That could be something that's happening here. It could be that, I think I had said earlier that you could change jobs to a Cancerous theme, such as taking care of somebody, as being a light worker of some sort, okay, of explaining to others what Saturn has taught you, right, and how to nurture and love and take care of yourself, right? Okay, so another aspect that is happening here is the sun, the new moon will sextile Mars. So we're going to separate them again, the sun and the moon. With the sun sextiling Mars, Mars will be in Taurus, and the new moon is in that 10th house of that new beginning that's happening there, okay? Now, Mars being in Taurus, sextiling the sun, will give you courage to go through the situation, allowing you to embrace your self-leadership, okay? Mars will give you that motivation, that inspiration, that push forward to push you through what's needed. And Mars being activated in the 8th house could be that you decide, I have to go over the 8th house first so that you understand what I'm talking about here. A lot of people just keep going with definitions of what could happen, but I'm going to give you the 8th house. So the 8th house is crisis, legal matters, divorces, other people's resources, soulmates merging together, debts, taxes, grants and governments, loans, such as banking loans, mortgage loans, okay? Hidden knowledge, taboo topics, inheritances here, death and rebirth, investments, long-term finances, transformation is here. And so is your psyche, okay? So again, Mars is giving you some type of push to be your self-leadership here. And that could be a transformation of your psyche, like we were talking about before, of you putting up those boundaries and doing the things that need to be done. This could be Mars also facilitating you to be inspired to use other people's resources so that you don't have to work as hard, or so that you can change your status, right? so that you could facilitate some type of help for, like I said, you could be taking care of a father or a mom or a family member, so that you could facilitate that caregiving to them. Okay, Mars is going to push you to do this. That could look like using the government, you know, for these things. It could be that you get on unemployment so that you don't have to work as hard, that you get some type of other government assistance so that you don't have to work as hard. This could be that you get some type of other people's resources for a health situation. We have Cancer activated, right? And it could be that you're using other people's resources for a health situation. That could look like anything, honestly. Or to nurture somebody, or to help somebody, right? 10th house is, with that new moon, with reputation. And you could be a person that finds out how to use other people's resources for family, right? You could be that person that helps them out there. And that'd be your reputation. That's pushing you forward, right? A new beginning of your reputation, that you're actually caring and nurturing, and you can help with homes. You can help with mortgages. This could be you getting a job doing that, you know. That is a possibility if you're deciding to let go of jobs. Because Mars can be cutting. Mars can be inspiration, motivation. It could be anger, aggression, something of that nature. There could be some type of anger or aggression that comes up that pushes you forward to change your status from married to single, single to married. We have divorces activated. That is a possibility. You could just get so angry, right? And that's your motivation of actually doing it, of going forward with it, right? This could be a father figure leaving you an inheritance, and that's helping you to push forward with what's needed, okay? This could be a boss or a mentor leaving an inheritance for you, 8th house. Now, I do want to tell you that Mars is male, all right? The moon will sextile Mars also with this new moon, right? So we have the opportunity to help you take on challenges by using Mars energy, which is, you know, using that anger as motivation, using that frustration as motivation to get the things that are necessary to get done. And if this is dealing with one way that you can look at this, if you're working by yourself and you're servicing others, okay, that if there's a situation to where there's animosity with servicing others, that you can use the government to supplement you in whatever you were servicing others. Or it could be that there is something that happens that brings on a legal matter, or something that happens that is motivation for you to get some type of loan. And that could be because you need a loan, a personal loan to pay off whatever, what have you, so that you can change a work status, change a marital status, change whatever, what have you, you know. If you need money to get through the year, or if you need money to get through a lease or something like that, you know what I mean? A loan can help you change that status if needed. Let's see here. The moon will sextile Mars and will encourage inspiration. It will help you take action in a balanced way by reflecting on the situation, because this is a very broad reading. Okay, when it deals with your lifestyle and it deals with how other people see you in that 10th house. It's a new beginning in that 10th house of how other people will see you, of your status, whether you'll end up being single to married, married, single, or changing your work status, whether that is quitting the job or having the job, you know what I mean? Or your relationship dynamic that you have with family, your relationship dynamic that you have with fathers and mothers, a mentor, a person of admiration, that what you wanted to leave behind, right? If that's the situation, okay? It's changing. It's brand new. Things are happening. A new beginning here in this 10th house. And the 8th house being activated with Mars is telling you you can do this. We'll encourage inspiration in you with Mars energies to push you through to get through that new beginning. But it's going to come from the 8th house. It's going to come from other people's resources that are going to help you get through that new beginning. Whether that is, again, a legal matter that gives the payout, or debts being taken care of. Other people's resources are going to be involved here to push that new beginning. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. I think that's about it. But I do want to tell you, Libra, to take your time with this situation. Take time out to nurture yourself as much as you can. Ground yourself in a body of water if needed, if it gets overwhelming, because this is a very positive change for you in this house, in the 10th house. But even success and abrupt changes can be overwhelming. Okay, so drink water as much as you can. Take time out to ground in water, lakes, ponds, pools, spas, ocean, doesn't matter. Take time, bath, showers, doesn't matter. Take time out to ground yourself and embrace it one step at a time. Okay, because that's Cancer. Cancer can make you moody too. Cancer can bring on situations of past situations, of remembering past situations, things of that nature. And we don't want all that cloudiness, because we've already had that Saturn teaching us, you're going to have to let go of things. You're going to have to let, God, source, the universe, do its thing. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's about it. All right, Libra, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.